Alright, my earliest musical memory that I really remember is listening to Graceland by Paul Simon. And it's an album that I still love today just as much as then, probably more. And there's a lot of things that I loved just for a minute, or meant something to me for a minute, but that is an album that means actually more and more all the time. But I remember hearing it for the first time and really feeling like it's something like magic that I was listening to. One of the next milestones as far as listening to music for me was hearing King T for the first time. And I just got like a free tape for some reason. I bought Faith No More, which was also awesome, and I also got that. And I just really, it was my first time. I was in 4th grade or 3rd grade, and it was my first time hearing really awesome rap, I guess. I had some stuff I listened to already, but it was the first really hard, really tight rap album I ever heard. And I had some science experiment in school where you had to play music for different plants, and I always played King T for this one for the rap thing, and the plant died, but I was like, oh my god, by the end of listening to this again and again, I was like, it's amazing. And that's what got me into Ice Cube and stuff like that. So from middle school, the big one was Wu-Tang Clan. And the way I first heard it was I was in a youth group kind of thing, and we had 2 branches of the thing. It was the YMCA, and it was the city kids and county kids together at one thing. And it was a sleepover thing, and they had, I was in middle school, but there was this older kid there that was probably 17 or something, and he brought a PA and turntables to the sleepover, which was crazy. And he had Protect Your Neck, and he played that for the first time. And he had one of probably the very first Wu shirts ever. And everyone was going crazy for this song, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, in high school, I picked 3 albums that were the ones I listened to. I picked Sang Fat Editor by U.S. Maple, and they were a band from Chicago. And then another one, probably one of the biggest influences ever on me is Live Hardcore Worldwide by Boogie Down Productions. The last one is Supreme Clientele by Ghostface. It's kind of a hard album to even talk about because it's really an abstract album in a way, and I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it or what to say about it, but it really was something special to me. I decided to become a musician. Well, I don't know. I just started doing it in 6th grade. And I was writing raps and learning to play bass too. And it was the only time I was a kid that didn't really get really excited or passionate or anything, and this was I knew this was so serious, and I was so excited to do it. And I started working with Mike Romano, aka Shields, who I still work with today, and also Mickey Freeland, aka Mickey Free, who I also still work with now. And it was suddenly I just had something to do, and I was so focused on it, oh, we gotta get this little splitter from Radio Shack so we can do the drum machine and the raps at the same time, and the 2 tape decks, whatever. It was just whatever we had to do I suddenly just had something to do and I wanted to do it, and that's what I'm still doing now. What I'm listening to right now is like a lot of old school recordings of like Cold Crush Brothers, Fantastic Five, Funky 4+1, and that's something that's really exciting to me. It's I've been checking it out for a while, but now I'm like really going in and like trying to find it all. And the other big discovery that I've made in the last couple of years is the solo stuff from Jonathan Richman. Like when I heard the album Odd Jonathan by him, it was really like a rare moment of like just being totally blown away by how good these songs are and stuff like that. I'd heard Modern Lovers before and I really liked that, but like this really kind of like his stuff really changed my idea of like what writing a song is and what lyrics are and stuff like that. I don't really know what kind of stuff inspires me, I guess. But outside of music, like I don't like see like a waterfall or something. I'm like, I feel so inspired. Like, so I guess things inspire me subconsciously, and then there's movies I love that really inspire me, and music, of course. But that's about it. Maybe I guess sometimes animals, they're cool, they inspire me, but that's it. I like some movies. Inland Empire inspired me a lot, and all Quentin Tarantino movies I'm really liking, and that's it. I think if people want to help support independent musicians, they just have to keep being fans of them. And it's like, I say that as someone, I've been around for a long time. I've been doing albums for a long ass time now, and it's like people kind of come and go. And if you like something, you got to keep liking it and tell other people about it. Don't just wait for it to show up on Pitchfork or whatever. Just take it into your own hands in whatever way you want. Other bands you should check out: Grand Buffet, Mickey Free, P.T. Burnham, King Rhythm, The Plural MC, A.K. Slaughter, D.I., and there's Nuclear Power Pants. And that's all I can think of, but there's so many, of course. Alright, thanks.